Ethiopia and Kenya. Who is becoming the most productive country in Africa? Is it true that Ethiopia has overtaken Kenya? On today's episode, we'll be talking about how Ethiopia silently overtook Kenya and the 6 powerful steps they used to overtake Kenya. Before I continue, do well to like, do well to share, do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Solid Finance Podcast, for more finance content from us. For 50 years, the story of Africa was told through one lens, and that's the West. A silent, clinical, aggressive marathon is happening in the East Africa, and this is between 2 brothers, Kenya and Ethiopia. Many of you think that Kenya is the king of the region, but today I'm going to tell you how Ethiopia has silently become the king of the region. Ethiopia is slowly beating Kenya. Calm down. Before you drop that comment, make sure you've watched to the end, because we are ready and willing to tell the story that no one wants to tell. They learned from Nigeria's mistake, and that's how they are able to be competing for the throne. For decades, the story of East Africa had just one protagonist: Kenya. Kenya was the tech hub.
Kenya is building a city that combines sustainability, architectural excellence, and cutting-edge technology from scratch. Konza will be built using a public-private partnership. The government will build the infrastructure necessary to connect the city to Kenya and the rest of the world.
The logistics king and the regional policeman.
Today we are celebrating a milestone that's taken years, but a great milestone. Through this journey, Your Excellency, we brought the whole world, from American design consultants, from the UK experts in master planning, global designers, support from our colleagues from Italy, colleagues from China on the smart city, our colleagues from Korea, to make sure we have knowledge economy.
As we speak now, data is becoming the new currency, so that we can make sure that with all these advancements, Your Excellency, our people are not condemned to digital plantations.
While the whole world was looking at Nairobi, a sleeping giant was rising. This isn't an invasion of soldiers. It is an invasion of infrastructure, demographics, and energy. Today, we are breaking down the 6 powerful point strategy that Ethiopia is using to take over from Kenya. Kenya struggles with the electricity costs of $0.2 per kilowatt, while Ethiopia is finishing the GERD, the largest dam in Africa. In just 2026, Ethiopia is already earning over $118 million by exporting power to Kenya, the Djibouti, and Sudan. When the Kenya's manufacturing sectors from tea processing to steel, but relies on Ethiopia to keep their lights on, the power dynamic shifts. Ethiopia isn't just a neighboring country to Kenya. They are the regional landlords of energy.
This is the dam, the GERD. Look at that. Look at that. This is essentially a new body of water created by the dams.
Well, Africa's largest hydroelectric project, the Grand Renaissance Dam in Ethiopia, has been inaugurated. The dam is a massive engineering project that has been under construction for over a decade.
Cheap power is just bait. The trap is the industrial park. Ethiopia didn't try to build the digital economy first. Rather, they went to build the China's model. They built specialized zones where global giants like H&M and Calvin Klein can now manufacture their goods. When a global brand chooses Addis over Athi River because of 70% lower energy cost and a massive affordable workforce, Kenya loses a bit of its future. Ethiopia is slowly becoming the factory of East Africa, leaving Kenya to be the supermarket. Kenya Airways has spent years fighting for survival.
Starts by reviewing the overnight operations reports from Nairobi and coordinating with our team on the days. We have three weekly flights, coordinating with the team about our flights.
While Ethiopia has become the global empire, an empire with a fleet of over 165 aircrafts and a revenue of 7.6 billion in 2025 and 2026. They are the undisputed kings of the African sky.
Economy class for Ethiopian Airlines. Really cool. 12.
Wow, I really enjoy when I see the airplane airborne glide into the air. It's very interesting. They use the latest airplanes, 787 and A350, to all the African countries.
They don't just fly, they own the logistics. By controlling the regional hubs, they decide where the cargo goes and who gets the best trade deals in and out of the regional zone. And we are very certain and clear that numbers don't lie. Ethiopia has a population of over 138 million people, which is double of what Kenyans are. In the world of business, size is gravity. And let's not forget, investors want the big market, the demographic gravity. As Ethiopia's middle class grows, every Kenya company moves Safaricom to Equity Bank and now rushing down to Ethiopia for survival.
For a long time now, East Africa's largest commercial bank by customer base has been eyeing the unexploited Ethiopian market in a bid to expand its tentacles. However, these plans have faced challenges due to the close nature of the Ethiopian banking industry. However, the dream appears now closer than ever before.
It would be prudent to enter through an acquisition. And the good thing there about 16 to 18 private banks that would be seeking global partnerships.
This isn't Kenya expanding. This is Kenya becoming dependent on Ethiopia. The sheer weight of 138 million people, which means the regional headquarters for global brands is quietly moving to Addis. Addis Ababa is the diplomatic capital of Africa. When the world's leaders visit the continent, they go to Addis Ababa first before touring the other parts of the continent. This gives Ethiopia a moral leadership that Kenya lacks. Ethiopia is branding itself as the true voice of Africa.
This is what you can get with $1 on the streets of Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. $1 was equal to 110 birr at the time of filming this video. The first thing I'm trying is a cup of Ethiopian coffee. Coffee is originally from this country and they drink it straight with no milk. This cup cost me 20 birr. I'm at the Mercado or Central Market and I came across this guy selling slices of watermelon. A small one is very refreshing and costs 10 birr.
Pushing Kenya to the sidelines of continental politics, Ethiopia is rising to become a global standard. For decades, Ethiopia was a closed fortress. 2024-2025, they tore the doors open and opened the banking sectors to foreigners. And that helped them liberalize their telecom. The Big Bang was finally allowing foreign capital into their massive markets. They've created a gold rush for their country. The capital that used to flow into Nairobi's Silicon Savannah is now drifting. Kenya leads in tech. Finance is evaporating into Ethiopia as they are playing catch up at 10 times speed. So, as Ethiopia has taken over Kenya, Kenya remains a vital creative hub. The question for the next decade isn't how Kenya would lead, but how Kenya will adapt to an East Africa who now orbits around Addis Ababa. To understand Ethiopia's rise, we have to look at who they are. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Solid Finance Podcasts. Until next time, bye for now.